So Christmas during basic training, right? Or better known as holiday block leave. How exactly does it work? Well, we're going to answer that question and more in today's video. So without further ado, let's get to it. Alright guys, what is up? I'm Ben Allen. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, consider hitting that subscribe button, show that love, and also like this video if you're about to go to basic training and, or if you've been to basic training, and also comment down below where you're going for basic and are you excited, and if not, why aren't you excited for basic training? But guys, like I said, today we're going to be talking about holiday block leave or Christmas during basic training and, even AIT, right? So the way it worked for me was, right, I went to basic training from September 20th to December 5th, right? So I didn't have to deal with the whole holiday block leave during basic. But when we got to AIT, we had already scheduled our flights and everything in basic training for holiday block leave for the people that wanted to take leave. And same thing applies to basic training, right? Because you only get like holiday block leave if your AIT is like super long, more or less. Like ours was 4 months, I think, so they gave it to us. But in basic training, most people do get offered holiday block leave, and that's not so much for the trainees, it's more for the drill sergeants, right? Because they're constantly there, they're always working, so this gives them a chance to go home and see their families, right? And so they offer that to the trainees, that way no drill sergeants have to stick around to babysit them, and they're free to go home, use their leave with their families, as well as you guys, the trainees. And pretty much how it works is, right, they'll round you up to be like, who's going to go on leave, and they'll start scheduling your flights and things like that. Pretty much you'll do that, because I remember they had us do it. Like, we had to like go to like the finance building or some sort of office like on post, to where we had to set up the flights. Like, they would talk to us like, oh, these are the dates here, blah blah blah, this is how much it's going to cost, and then bam, cool, we did it. And there were some people that decided to stay behind, right? Because they didn't want to go on leave, or they really didn't have family to go home to, and ultimately it would save them leave days and money, right? Because you guys got to keep in mind that if you do go on holiday block leave during basic training, those days that you've been saving up, right? Because you get 2.5 days every month of leave, and so those days are saving up, right? It's only 2 months of basic training, so you're only going to have like 5 days, maybe, depending on what cycle you're in basic training. So if you do take those 2 weeks or a week, however long they're giving you for holiday block leave or Christmas leave, you're going to go in the hole, right? Which means you're going to have negative days once you come back. So you're pretty much going to have to start from zero, like less than zero, because you're going to have to wait however many months just to be back at zero, you know what I mean? So you won't be able to go on leave like during AIT or something like that, if they do offer it AIT, because you're in the hole, right? Or even when you go to your first duty station, you're not going to be able to take leave for a while until you accumulate past the zero mark, since you're negative zero, and also however, like once you accumulate like a good amount of days to even take leave, you know what I mean? Because if you were going to take 4 days, you could have just waited for like a 4-day, or it's better to wait once you accumulate a good amount of days. You don't want to just take some here and there. Like, I'd rather do lump sum, get that taste of freedom for a little bit, then come back and play Army, you know what I mean? But that's just something to think about when you guys are in basic training. Like, do you really want to go in the hole? Because while they're going to be really adamant about you guys taking that leave, they'll be like, oh no, take that leave, nobody wants to be here, babysit you. There's always going to be like a couple of drill sergeants that really don't mind staying. You know what I mean? They're not like super like close to their family. They don't really celebrate Christmas a whole lot. Things like that, guys. So most of the time there's going to be like 1 or 2 that don't mind hanging back. So you'll be there, and if you do decide to stay back and not go on holiday block leave, you're probably doing some like shitty details. You'd be cleaning up the area, things like that. But it's not going to be like training, basic training, you know what I mean? You're just going to be cleaning, doing stuff like that, just pretty much like, an errand boy or girl, right? And that's just the life. And then once you finish with whatever like taskings you have to do for the day or whatever details you have to do, they'll probably send you back to the bay, and you'll just chill in the bay, like write letters, I don't know, maybe they'll give you a book to read. But, you'll be doing that until everybody comes back from holiday block leave and you resume regular training. I hope this video helped in some way, shape, or form, guys. I know some of you guys are getting ready to ship out for the holiday season, or you know, like you're already there and you got your phone, you're just watching this video. But this is just to inform you how holiday block leave usually works and what are some of the consequences of taking it, what are some of the benefits, right? The benefits, you get to come home, see your family, spend Christmas with them, all that yada yada. Downsides, again, you're going to be going in the hole on leave days, and it's going to be a while before you can actually take leave again. And you don't want that. It's shitty, but I mean, you know, some of you guys that are really family oriented, I'm sure you won't mind spending those days and spend the holidays with your family. So it works out. But again, guys, I really appreciate y'all tuning in. If you guys want more basic training videos, y'all can click here or here. I'd be talking about reception, MEPS, things like that. And yeah, check them out, guys. They're really cool. I will see y'all in the next one. Later.